Yeah.
Okay,
Depression.
Press about depression, bro.
The word depression is a word that's so powerful in your mind that causes so much trauma, stress, and sadness within you. I know that feeling way too well. Empty feeling inside your chest, feel like you can't do anything. You just have to distance yourself from other people. It's like the hardest thing to do. Stuck feeling sad inside your mind and hopeless. Well, what you see right here, the water and the waves, that's depression right here in my reality, where I'll feel like I'm drowning and I can't do much. Well, as I see the light in the sky, it helps me, gives me a reminder to keep fighting forward every single day. That's why I hopped on today, asked people of the internet, and see what depression is to them, or can it be cured? Most importantly, can it be cured? Who knows? It's always going to be a mystery to understand if people can really cure this type of illness or disorder. You sit here and wonder, how can this happen? Well, to find out together.
Good man, I got a question for you. Do you ever think depression can be cured or no? It's just like a random question. Do you think it'd be cured? Do you think like the concept can it be cured?
Honestly, I don't think depression can ever be cured because
Uh-huh.
everyone like goes through their own shit. No matter if you're up or down.
Okay.
Real shit. What do you think? I feel like everyone's been depressed at one point, even though they try to hide it or they might be smiling and shit.
Okay. Okay.
Because I've that shit, smile the fucking pain off, like especially 20 last year.
Uh-huh.
I lost my cousin. Both of us lost our cousins.
Yeah.
Like he got stabbed, like, and he was only 17, and he would always fuck with me and shit. And when I'll go to school, I'll all be smiling and shit, but it wasn't like that.
So I know you said it wasn't like that or anything, and you said like not necessarily could be cured, but you think like any point in your life, like it's like your responsibility to not be sad all the time. You think can there be a way to not let depression bother you throughout the success of your life, even at a young age right now?
Yeah, that's a tricky question, bro. It's actually it's a good question though, bro.
Okay, I'm just asking, because it's just just I don't know,
Yeah, I respect it.
whatever you
Yeah,
can,
points. I think there's been points where I could have, just reflected and instead of getting sad and shit, maybe go ask a friend or like family for help.
Uh,
Yeah, try to resolve
And
it.
one thing that I'd like to add as well is like,
yeah.
like what's it called? Just fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah. Take your time.
What's it called? No, I'm just gonna shut up.
Nah, do you think? I'm gonna let you guys go because I'm going to the next people, but I appreciate your answer and everything.
Yo,
Hey, wait. Quick question.
Yeah.
Who a YouTuber?
No, I don't do that. How you doing?
Hey, you fuck hoes in that room, bro.
May be lucky enough to experience it for themselves, with the trial running sporadically throughout the rest of the month.
Dude, hey, I got a question for you real quick.
Let's hear it.
All right, man. You think depression can be cured? Yes or no? Like just out of your own. Okay.
Yeah.
How so? I want you to add to the best of your ability.
Through
How so?
God. Through God.
Just straight through God is everything that you think of?
Through God, through manifestation, through tarot cards, especially. Through just through I think self-love is a choice. I think being happy is a choice.
Oh, say
As well.
Okay.
It's just you kind of gotta trick your mind sometimes into like, I'm not anxious. I'm
Uh-huh.
not depressed. You just got to trick your mind sometimes, bro. And you got to have the right people around you sometimes. That's the worst part. Being alone, that's
Uh-huh.
the worst. That's the worst part.
Do you think, since you said being alone is the worst part, do you believe that being alone can help can help as another successor than life?
100%. 100. Being alone can also do the opposite effect. You know what
Okay.
I mean? Like for me, I
Uh-huh.
was with a girl for 3 years,
Okay.
and like I was just focused on her. And then once it's like 1 year not with her.
Mm-hmm.
I've got more accomplished in my life than I ever have, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that's really how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
But the whole depression thing, you
Yeah.
just gotta. It's kind of just growing up. Like
So,
I was depressed when I was a little kid, and like now I'm just like angry all the time instead.
so if you can go back in time and tell your younger self about depression, what would help you today as a better person? If you would have gone back in time, you think it would have been a complete different alternate universe you would have lived in, or it would have been a different mind state you would have been right now, current state?
Say what?
Question for you.
What's the question, bro? We got two people here.
I was good. Okay, I was gonna ask you. Do you believe? Do you think that depression can be cured? Yes or no? Like a.
I don't think even depression is real. If you want me to be honest, I believe it's a feeling.
It's
Uh-huh.
a
I've had
it's a
depression
feeling
before.
and a mindset,
No,
bro.
I've had
Okay.
depression where I didn't even want to live, and I've had the opposite. I've lived in life where I felt it was so pure where I didn't even feel like depression was real. So I've lived
Huh.
on both sides. I feel like depression isn't real.
Okay. Do you believe that, as you said, depression isn't real? Can it be created around like people that you hang out with and stuff like that? That just telling you that it's just that keep you in
Yes.
that
Yeah,
mental sad state?
I think that's the same thing as with ADHD. I don't think ADHD is real. They try to diagnose me with it, and I took
Uh-huh.
meds, and I even that I don't take any medicine for it. I think it's this. It's a similarity with ADHD and depression, bro. I think all of these things are diagnosed on young children
Mhm.
and people who haven't really gone through enough experiences to really feel shit like this.
That was a very good, solid response because a lot of people always says, "Oh no, it can't be the cure. Or it's a medical
I,
disease
bro,
and stuff like
but
that."
that's the thing is that I feel like well, let's be honest. We
Okay,
have people who are dying of cancer out here,
of
right?
course, yeah,
What is their reason to not be depressed? Because they're fucking dying. They
of
have to
course.
be in a way. So I feel like in a way, depression has to be real for people who have no hope.
Yeah.
But depression for people who just broke up with their girlfriend or depression, yeah. If I have depression sometimes too. I think it's a true thing,
Uh,
sadness and being stuck in a state where you're depressed. I think the word depression is real, but I don't think you can't get out of it. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's a permanent up and stuck type thing.
So you do believe that, like in the medical field, should they even use it as like a term, as in saying you have
No,
the.
I don't think people should not be using
Uh,
Xanax as antidepressant
yeah.
medicine. I think anybody should be using ADHD medicine,
Uh,
Vyvanse, fucking Adderall, any of that type of stuff for fucking, especially young children who are fucking 12 and 13, bro. It shouldn't be used.
Okay, because I just had a talk with someone else and they said I have clinical depression. And I was like, what does
Because
that
it's a
mean to
victim
you?
mentality, bro.
Uh
That's
huh.
how they think. Their parent died or somebody broke up with them. It's the way they think.
Uh
If
huh.
I have anything that happens to me, there's all types of excuses that I can use to be like, oh, I'm an addict. I have clinical depression, bro. Your doctor diagnosed you with clinical depression, but what are the sinuses or what are the signals that you have clinical depression? You lay in bed all day, you
Uh huh.
don't get out of bed. Just like I'm sorry, I'm a very red pilled man.
Of
Go get a
course, that's
six
good.
pack.
Okay.
Go get a six pack and tell me if you have depression after that. Seriously, go get the fuck out of bed at 6 a.m. Go on a run and tell me how you feel after that. If you feel like a 2 out of 10, I guarantee it's bumping up by at least 2 points after you go on that run. I'm serious. So people can't tell me that they have depression because I've had depression. I can be honest. I sometimes I don't want to get out of bed. Sometimes I'm depressed, bro.
Okay.
Depression is not a thing that you can't escape. Is what I'm trying to say. It's not a thing where it's up and it's stuck and you're like, oh, I can't get out of depression, bro. I'm depressed. I'm clinically depressed for life. That's an excuse. You're not clinically depressed for life. You haven't tried to escape the reality that you're in.
That was a crazy good solid response at everyone. A lot of people say it's like a feeling. A lot of people say it's just a way, a motivator. A lot of people consider it as just like just a word. What do you
Did I have
think?
the
Yeah,
response yet? Did I have the best response yet?
you're probably the most solid, best response I've heard out of everyone.
Go, let's go.
A lot of people don't know what to do with depression. They think that they're stuck in this paradoxical
It's
world. Yeah, in this
it's
world.
such a blip, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. I
Mm,
feel like we've all been through the same stage as all humans, bro. I feel
of
like
course.
everybody's been through the same stage where we've all been in that point where we're just like, damn, where the fuck am I gonna go or where am I gonna reach?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm laying in bed, bro. Some I do it even now, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm a human, bro. I slack, bro, and I
Okay.
lack some, bro, and I lay in bed too long or I sleep too long and I do shit that obviously is going to make me depressed where when I'm not working out and I'm going out too often, I'm hanging out with the wrong people. Of course, bro, you're going to be put in a situation where you're not striving to be the best man. So why the fuck should you feel like the best man?
Mm.
So yeah, you're going to feel fucking depressed, obviously. But there are people I genuinely believe that are out here that genuinely feel like why would Robin Williams, a multi-millionaire successful comedian, want to kill himself
Mm.
when he has a beautiful wife, he's making all this money, and you're bringing joy to multiple people. So I do believe that depression in some sense is real, where you feel like you have no hope and you don't serve a purpose on this earth. But I feel like for the modern generation, it's
Yeah.
like you're just you're just making up an excuse for why you're
Yeah.
fucking around.
It is a huge excuse. It's a lot of people use it as like a thing of not trying to do something good in their life. So they think it's like okay just to be in that sad state. That little sad state, fresh
It's
in
it's
mind.
it amazes me, bro, that
Uh,
people can really use that as an excuse, and it is crazy because it is an excuse, bro. And I do believe, bro, depression is a real thing. Let's be
mm.
honest, it's
It
it's a
is.
real thing, bro.
Yeah.
Being stuck in the position that you are at, and not wanting to get out of bed and feeling like you suck, bro. You just are in a
Okay.
rut, but you're just stuck. I understand. But the fact that people say it's unescapable is what blows my mind because I've been on both sides of it. I've been on the place where I didn't want to live anymore
Oh.
and I was an addict. I've been on both sides, but I've been on the place where I'm fully disciplined. I'm on a military schedule and I'm
Yeah.
working my fucking ass off to achieve my dreams.
Of
So
course.
it's like you can't tell me that depression in the sense where you've been through a situation where you feel like, oh, now I have an excuse to not work as hard as I physically can.
But
It's
with your like just calm ability, you think you're able to change someone's mindset to tell them depression is real, or you think it'll be a hard debate just to handle that type of fight?
It depends because with you, you're very open minded, bro, and
Okay.
I feel like it's hard to listen to people that have this victimization mentality, bro,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, hey, like clearly, I have clinical depression, I have anxiety, I
Oh.
have shit going on, like your brain will trick you to think a lot of different things, bro. And but me personally, I'm an Andrew Tate fan. I love Andrew Tate, bro.
Hey, me too. Hey, I just had to ask that because I was
Lady,
like, you
yeah,
know what? Let me
love,
figure out a
bro.
way because it's
You
like,
love Andrew Tate, bro. You love Andrew Tate, bro.
fuck yeah, bro.
All my
He,
friends, bro.
yeah,
Everybody who I associate with as men love Andrew Tate, bro.
yeah,
Even the men who have girlfriends. Women hate them because they hate accountability.
yeah, they
But
do.
realistically, but what I'm trying to say is that like it's hard to balance life, right?
Mm.
Like it's because we've all been on the same. We don't even lie. You've been in the same position. You've been in
Of
the same
course, I
position.
have. Yeah.
We're all fucking laying in bed and we're like, man, why the fuck should I even get up and go on this run? Why should I even do this? Might as well lay in bed, bro. I just broke up with my girl. My friend just died. All this shit, bro. Where it's like, of course you can be depressed, and we've all been depressed before. But I'm saying it's not a reality. It's only reality that you create. Like it's not a real thing. And I feel like I've tried to convince people of this. Like I've tried to convince people that hey, the reason I wasn't I left my girl is because she was going outside too often and she was a thought. He left his girl because she was a thought, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm not I'm not gonna like bullshit my way around real things. I'm gonna tell people my opinions regardless of what I think.
Yeah.
So what I
A lot of people are gonna agree to disagree every single time, whatever type of opinions you gotta opinionate. Because a lot of people are just stuck up, or they're stuck up in some
isn't
bullshit
it,
reality.
isn't it crazy that people don't think like us? Like
They don't. No,
no,
they really
seriously,
don't.
is it no? Because I try to understand different people, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, how? Like, how the fuck do you not think like me? Like, how
Yeah.
the fuck still in the same position where it's like, like you can't acknowledge that there's a clear system working against us, and there's a clear movement going on to fucking push us against us, bro.
Yeah.
It's separation, everything that's going on. Dude, it's so crazy, bro. I could go on for hours about it. It's actually fucking wild.
No, it is fucking wild. Honestly, people are built differently, and this generation is always gonna be it's gonna be soft every single day. So it's like
Fucking
you tell them the
crazy.
truth, they end up bawling. It's like, yo, this is what reality is. This is what you're living. This is what I'm doing. Trying to benefit myself, but a lot of people can't see that. You know?
It's hard, bro, because I feel like the majority of the earth now has this victimization mentality. Like
Yeah,
everybody
of
wants to be part of something. That
course.
that's the hard part because your mom's it.
Best character.
Hey, how you doing? You could choose the best character or what?
Yes.
I got a question.
I'm streaming right now, so
That's cool. No.
okay.
That's cool. I don't care. You can do
Ask
whatever you're streaming. Anyways, I got a question real quick. I want you to ask you the best of your ability, and whatever answer, whatever you gotta say. My question is,
my best. Oh, okay. Tom.
I was gonna,
Okay.
I was gonna ask, do you think that depression can be cured? Yes or no?
Yes.
In what way though can it be cured? What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm holding up, bro. How you?
Good, good. You mind if I ask you a question?
I don't mind at all, man.
Good,
What's up?
good. Do you believe that depression can be cured?
I don't believe in depression, bro.
Let's go. Why so?
Got shot in my head, back of my head, 2015.
Yeah.
They ain't helped nobody.
Mhm.
Doctors did more damage than the bullet. They laughed at me, put me through hell, bro. I got hit under cameras. They won't
Uh-huh.
release them to the public. I realized the levels of people, even with corruption. Ain't no depressing me, bro. It's all set up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't know. Psychology,
Uh-huh.
all that stuff, that's
Yeah.
like things that were contrived during World War One, bro. I'm not really into anything. Just like black and white,
Of course.
that was contrived in World War Two. You know what I'm saying? It went on until they brought that color back to the color TV screen. That wasn't until Vietnam. Peep your game, bro.
Of course.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Take
Yeah.
care of yourself out here.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I just had to ask that question. A lot of people have different obviously opinions about it, but
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. My girl, she be like depressed and she ain't never been shot.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what that is, but you can't feel whatever that is, like by even saying depression's there. Like for instance, in the economy, they tell you there's a recession. They don't ever use the D word. It's like using divorce and marriage instead of separation. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you got to watch how you set your mind, and we'll follow the trend. And people seem to follow shit off cliffs. You know what I
Of
mean?
course, yeah, all the time. It's just,
Yeah.
always got to stay away from the negativity. That's just me.
Fact.
I don't believe in that word at all either. But it
Yeah.
just seems that people that I surround myself with it are too sensitized to believe in that word
Maybe
too
maybe
much.
maybe your peoples are suppressed and not depressed. You know.
Yeah, yeah, obviously, yeah, 100%. That's
That's what I knew it was for me. I was suppressed. That means the people around me, you know what I'm saying, were doing me the harm. You might need to check around you, you know what I'm saying?
of
That's
course,
bring
yeah.
holding you down.
I
But
believe.
brother,
Yeah.
it's been a good talk with you this
No,
morning,
of
brother.
course, you too. I appreciate your words of wisdom, and they appreciate
Uh,
me a lot. Yeah, have a
no
good one, all right,
problem, brother.
and
You too. Have a
keep
good
on
one,
that
bro.
up, all right? Thanks.
Absolutely, G.
Yeah.
Niggas cheap.
What's up, man? How you doing?
What it do? You Mexican?
No, I'm mixed.
What that mean?
Mixed. I ain't Mexican though.
You speak Spanish?
Nah, I speak.
For real?
Yeah, I ain't
What
Hispanic.
What is Portuguese? Honestly, I don't know what that is. I ain't trying to be funny.
You never heard? You heard of Brazil?
Portuguese. That's like, is that like Indian?
Nah. Yeah, technically, yeah, bro. It's Indian. Yeah. It's a
Kinda.
Latin. Yeah, you can say it's a Latin country, but you can call it Indian. I mean, it is.
No, I ain't. Yeah, like, I ain't trying to be funny. I just don't know what that means. Honestly,
You never heard of Portuguese? You never heard? No?
I heard of Portuguese, but
I think you're thinking of
I don't know.
Pakistan. I think you're thinking of Pakistan. That's what you think.
So what language do you?
I speak Portuguese, but still.
Is that like Indian, Brazilian,
Yeah,
Brazil
yeah.
mixed with India? That shit crazy. I don't know, bro.
All
I
right.
ain't trying to be funny, bro. I'm for real.
Oh yeah, no. I was gonna ask you a question. If I ask you a question, I want you to answer the
Yeah.
best ability. Do you believe that depression can be cured?
Depression?
Yeah, you think you can be cured? Like, give me your best honest opinion. Yes or no?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And why so?
Cause motherfuckers be depressed for no reason about some stupid shit.
Okay.
Like a lot of stuff people to be depressed about, they can fix. Like people be depressed about relationships, like little shit that they can fix. Or like if you can't change it, you shouldn't be depressed about it. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like motherfuckers be homeless. Like you can't change that really. So I understand about that. But you, in a way, you still can change it. But I don't know. I feel like it depends on the person. Cause there's a lot of shit I go through, but I don't feel like it's like I don't try to be sad about the shit.
Yeah.
I can't really change it at the moment, but you know. What about you? Do you feel like that? It can be changed?
I believe that I believe it could be cured, you know. I believe it's not real. That's what I believe in.
Yeah.
It's not real.
I believe, yeah.
I believe it's just something that just stops us to become successful in our society and every day. Stops us. It's an excuse. It's an everyday excuse that we use.
Because especially if you be around like other people that's like depressed, like you'll feel more like them.
Yeah.
That's why I stay away from motherfuckers who are depressed. Like I don't care I don't care if it's my sister, mama. I cannot be worried about what y'all going through. Honestly, it would drag me down.
And that is
Do you feel like that?
I 100% feel like that, and that is like the best response I heard out of all day out of everyone.
Yeah, like I love my siblings and people I love, but like I cannot soak my yard shit into what I got going on. Fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah, man, you spread out the best wisdom ever, man.
I just try not to be depressed because motherfuckers honestly do be depressed.
Oh, they do. They do. They sure do. Every single day.
About like I just said about little shit. Like they be. I stay away from that.
And with your words, your words of wisdom, you think you can convince someone's mindset to not be depressed?
Honestly, no.
No.
Because people got their own mind. You can like give some advice, but there's only motherfuckers who gonna honestly listen. Even take a little bit of what you're saying. They haven't gotta fully listen to what you're saying. Even take a little bit, motherfuckers, they don't listen. Some people do, some people don't. Huh? Like what you probably listen to just a drip of what I just said.
No,
but at least you listen.
No, I understand it. Everything you're trying to say. Like I said, it's just a word. It's just it's a feeling that puts people in that type of state. You know?
Yeah.
But like, just hang out with motherfuckers around there that got that type of mindset. It's gonna drag you down.
Yep.
100%. It's just gonna submit you down. That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. Like literally, and it, like I said, and it be people like you love. It could be your mom, your dad, your sister. It can be like you love them, but at the end of the day, you can't not let them know. You will be in that with the sunken place, or whatever you want to call it.
All right. Oh, I like the word you say. Everything, man. I appreciate your time, man.
Oh, you too, man. You stay safe. You stay positive.
Of course, every single time, man. Love the energy. Keep it up, man. Keep being you.
Oh, you too.
All right.